8 minutes. We are following the latest damage reports from Saturday night storms in East Tennessee.
The Oakdale area of Morgan County saw heavy flooding. Take a look at this. The city park flooded pretty badly Saturday night, leaving this playground underwater. The area sits right off the Emery River, which reached its peak stage from all the rainfall we saw Saturday night. Several churches in Oakdale and Harriman canceled their services Sunday due to the flooded roads off the Emery River.
Over in Middle Tennessee, heavy flooding there, along with a confirmed tornado in Bedford and Rutherford counties. Some areas saw record amounts of rainfall, including Nashville, which broke its March 15th rainfall record, dating all the way back to 1875. In Sevier County, while firefighters at Pittman Center Volunteer Fire Department were fighting wildfires, their station was damaged from storms.
The high winds tore part of the department's metal roof off. The winds were also spreading the fire pretty quickly through the area. While the roof wasn't completely gone, it's still another headache for the department. They were able to fasten it back down to the building to prevent any internal water damage. They say that temporary solution will work for now, but they're still going to see if more needs to be done. And police in North Carolina tell us a missing teen's truck was spotted in East Tennessee yesterday.
16-year-old Christian Jenkins left his home Saturday in Haywood County, North Carolina. And take a look at your screen. The teen was later spotted in Harriman Sunday just after 4. They tell us he is driving a 2006 F-350 with North Carolina tags. If you see him or you know anything about where he could be, please call police.
And the Morristown Police Department needs your help as they look for a missing man. Take a look. This is 20-year-old Misrain Perez, reported missing Saturday by his family, who said they hadn't seen him in 10 days. Investigators say they're concerned about his safety. If you see him or know anything where he may be, please call police. We've got more numbers for you to call inside your WVLT News app.
And the TBI is working with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office after 2 people died in a house fire Saturday night. This happened on the 700 block of Hawkins Road in Sweetwater. The family told first responders 2 people were unaccounted for and were believed to be inside the home. Their bodies were later found after the fire was put out. While the sale of raw milk across state lines is prohibited, sales of raw milk cheese are legal as long as it's aged for at least 60 days.
However, a new study suggests the bird flu virus can stay infectious in raw milk for months. The researchers made many cheeses with milk spiked with bird flu. They used 3 pH levels, all were in the acidic range, and found levels of the virus remained infectious for the full 2-month aging period in the 2 cheeses produced at the lower acidic levels. It's important to note the study has not yet been peer-reviewed. The man who led the study says it's not entirely clear whether humans can be infected by eating or drinking the contaminated food.
And heads up, before you pour your next cup of coffee, some flavors of International Delight coffee creamer are being recalled after reports of illnesses. The FDA is pulling more than 75,000 bottles of the hazelnut and Cinnabon classic cinnamon roll flavors. Tennessee is included in this recall. If you have either of these flavors with the best by date of July 2nd or 3rd, throw them out immediately. And inflation is finally starting to ease again.
A new report shows prices in February were up only 2.8% from a year ago. That's really the first drop in 4 months. The cost of gas is down. Prices for new vehicles fell. Grocery prices were flat from January to February. However, economists warn that the Trump administration's tariff plans could potentially push brackets back up. And WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols. The madness kicks off Thursday night for the Tennessee basketball team. They head to Lexington for their first round game of the NCAA tournament.
They won't be facing off with Kentucky, though. They'll be playing Wofford. The Vols did land the number 2 seed in the tournament, and the SEC has a record 14 teams competing in this year's tournament. If the Vols win Thursday, they will play either UCLA or Utah State in the second round. Tip-off for Thursday's game in Lexington is 6:50. You can watch it on TNT. And today is St. Patrick's Day, but the celebrations were already taking place over the weekend.
Yeah, in Maryville overnight, that included dozens of world champion Irish dancers on stage. A Taste of Ireland combined a mix of high-octane dances set to reimagined classical Irish music like Danny Boy. They made their U.S. debut on Broadway last year and have been touring the States ever since. This weekend's show in Maryville was in such high demand they had to add a second show to help with ticket sales.
And if you're feeling lucky this St. Patrick's Day, you should try your hand at the Powerball because no one won Saturday night's jackpot lottery. It's sitting at $398 million this morning. The next drawing's tonight. The jackpot will have a cash value of at least $185 million.
Well, maybe we're not that lucky. I just want the roads to be clear. I'll take that. How are things shaping up, Olivia?
I think we can count our luck there right now. Taking a live look, I-75 at Merchant Drive. You can see traffic moving in the north and southbound lanes. Right now, that is good news if you're headed out the door. Of course, Knox County students out of school today. Hopefully that'll help with some of our morning commute congestion. But taking another live look, I-640 at Western Avenue. You see several cars, see the car lights, east and westbound lanes moving there. Same story close to downtown. This is a live look at Hall of Fame Drive. Traffic moving along. We'll take a look at that Knoxville area traffic. You see the green, see the movement. That means that we're up to speed. And if we take a look a little further out, same story overall. So I think that's lucky if I count that for a St. Patrick's Day and Monday morning.
Olivia, I feel lucky that we have so many beautiful flowers already in bloom across East Tennessee, but you may need to cover some of them tomorrow and Friday as we expect to be below freezing. And yes, this is a legit redbud winter. I was out at Suttree Landing Park yesterday, and for the first time, redbuds were in bloom, at least there. Maybe not everywhere, but at least there. Today, 54, a little bit of morning mountain snow, north winds at 5 to 15. Tomorrow, while we start at 34 in Knoxville, others will be in the 20s, but boy, do we recover nicely. Your wardrobe planner, it's like we're winning the Masters. We got our big green jacket out today. Ahead, sweater weather, but late in the week, of course, the Vols are playing against the Terriers. We'll put that orange t-shirt on. First Florida Day planner, believe it or not, spring is not here till Thursday, even though our equal night and day was yesterday. Oh, you guys didn't get that video in the First Florida Weather app? Oh man, 20 degrees colder from Wednesday to Thursday. More rain early Thursday.
You know what? The rain on Thursday doesn't even bother me because we got college basketball to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, starting Thursday. I'm going to be inside and watching a little basketball. It all starts at noon on Thursday. The Vols not getting going until 6:50. Those brackets have to be in Thursday at noon.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm going to send out the stations.
Doing that today.
It's the WVLT Bracket Challenge coming at it this year. Rick Russo wins every year. Of course he does. He's a sports guy. That'll do it for us this morning. Head over to WBXX, the CW Knoxville. Well, they're having a ball over there tonight.
Hey,
Hey, top of the morning to you. We'll see you on WBXX.